If bedtime feels like a nightly triathlon you did not train for, you are not dramatic. You are exhausted, and your baby is doing baby things. Somewhere between the daycare pickup, the last email, and the mystery sock you just found in the fridge, somebody on the internet told you a solid bedtime routine takes 45 minutes. Respectfully, no. Not in this economy. Hi, I'm Treasure, and I help exhausted working parents get calmer nights with simple sleep plans that fit real life. Let's start with what's really driving this. Most parents do not need a longer bedtime routine. They need a clearer one. Here's what's actually going on under the surface. Your baby is not refusing sleep because you skipped the artisanal lavender bath bombs. Your baby is wired to look for the same few signals every night that say, it's safe, it's consistent, it's time to power down. There are a few common patterns that create this exact problem. 1. Bedtime has too many steps, so you cannot repeat it when you are tired and the cues change every night. 2. The routine is accidentally stimulating, like bright lights, lots of talking, lots of bouncing, lots of switching rooms, lots of big energy right before sleep. 3. Parents think the routine has to make the baby sleepy when the real job is to help the baby shift into a calm state and then let sleep take over. You're not failing. You're just trying to do bedtime on hard mode with no instructions after a full workday with a tiny human who does not care about your calendar invite. By the way, download my free guide, The Modern Parent's Sleep Roadmap, the guide I wish I had at 2 a.m. The link is in the video description and on the screen. Now let's talk about what helps starting tonight. I want you to think of this as a 3-cue routine, not a 15-minute routine. The minutes matter way less than the order and the repetition. Cue 1 is the environment shift. This is the moment you tell your baby's brain, night mode is here, without a speech, a pep talk, or a negotiation. Dim the lights in the main areas you are using. Not pitch black, just softer. If you can, keep it consistent every night, even on weekends. Turn on white noise if you use it. Make the room comfortably cool. And pick one place where the last part of bedtime always happens so your baby's body learns the pattern. Cue 2 is the body cue. This is where most routines accidentally turn into a circus. You do not need a long bath. If bath is relaxing for your baby, do it. If bath turns your baby into a splashy comedian with a second wind, skip it and do a simple wipe down on non-bath nights. Put on pajamas and a sleep sack if you use one. This is a powerful signal because it feels the same every night, and it is fast. If you are feeding, keep it calm. Lower light, minimal talking, no scrolling that makes your face glow like a billboard. If you are bottle feeding, keep the pace relaxed and keep it boring. And yes, I know boring is rude, but boring is bedtime's love language. Cue 3 is the connection cue. This is the part parents think must be long to count, but it really just has to be consistent. Pick one tiny connection ritual you can do even when you are running on fumes. A short book, a short song, a simple prayer, from a few slow breaths with your baby held close. Then you use the same goodnight phrase every night. Something like, I love you, you are safe, it's time for sleep. Same words, same tone, same calm energy. Let me show you the smallest changes that make the biggest difference. You are going to keep the routine short by removing the extra switches, not by rushing your baby. If you are doing 5 different locations, bring it down to 2. Main room for the quick get ready part, then bedroom for the final calm part. Too many room changes can feel like we are still doing stuff, not we are landing the plane. If you are doing a ton of talking, lower your words and lower your voice. Some babies get more alert when you get more interactive, even if you are being sweet. Quiet does not mean cold. it means calm. If you are doing a lot of stimulation right before bed, move that energy earlier. Big play belongs before the wind down, not inside it. Save the cozy, slow, predictable stuff for the last stretch. Now, here is the myth that really needs to be retired. A longer routine does not automatically equal better sleep. Sometimes a longer routine just gives your baby more chances to get reactivated, and it gives you more chances to quit because you are human. Consistency beats complexity every time. If you are parenting solo, I want you to hear me clearly. A short routine is not less loving. It is a smart routine that you can actually repeat without burning out. And if you have a partner, this is where teamwork matters. The routine has to be simple enough that either of you can run it with the same vibe, so your baby does not feel like bedtime is a completely different experience depending on who's on duty. Now, what if your baby is more sensitive, easily overstimulated, or struggles to settle? Keep it gentle and simple. Use even lower lights. Use fewer words. Use steady, slow movement instead of bouncy movement. Some babies do better with a little deep pressure feeling, like a snug sleep sack, a firm cuddle, or your hand resting still on their chest for a moment while they settle. Some babies do better with less touch once they are in the crib, because touch wakes them up again. Your job is not to copy somebody else's routine. It is to notice what calms your baby's nervous system. Now, one more thing that trips up exhausted parents: you do not have to hit the routine perfectly every night to get results. You are building a pattern, not performing a ritual. If you miss a night because of travel, illness, or life, you did not ruin sleep forever. You return to the cues the next night and your baby learns this is still what we do. Here is the part nobody says out loud. Sometimes bedtime feels hard because the routine is fine, but the timing is off. If your baby takes forever to fall asleep, has false starts, or treats bedtime like a nap, that can be a sign bedtime is too early, too late, or naps are clashing with bedtime. The routine is the landing sequence, but the schedule sets up the runway. And here's when I'd stop guessing and get extra support. If your baby is snoring loudly, having pauses in breathing, struggling to breathe comfortably, or you are worried about reflux, weight gain, or feeding, bring your pediatrician in. If your baby has a fever, seems unusually lethargic, is inconsolable in a way that feels new, or something in your gut says, this is not just sleep, trust that, and call. And if your baby is healthy but bedtime is still taking a long time, night waking is constant, or you are stuck in the same loop for weeks and it is breaking you, that is a sign you need a plan that is actually tailored. This is where a quick fix becomes a real strategy. I'll tell you the biggest secret of the 15-minute routine. It is not about doing more. It is about doing the same few things the same way, so your baby's brain stops asking, what is happening tonight, and starts thinking, oh, I know this, sleep is next. If you want me to help you build that version of bedtime for your baby in your real schedule, you can book a consultation with me. I have a master's in social work, I'm a certified pediatric sleep consultant, and I'm the founder and CEO of Rested and Renewed Pediatric Sleep Consulting. And yes, I'm also a toddler mom, so I get how intense evenings can feel. If you are not ready to book, start with my free Modern Parent Sleep Roadmap. The link is in the video description and on the screen. Now, take a breath with me. Your goal tonight is not perfection. Your goal is repetition. Same goodnight phrase. Then you let sleep do its job. And if bedtime has been dragging on so long that you feel your entire evening disappear, the next video is where you stop spinning your wheels and finally understand what to adjust so nights start getting easier fast. Tap the screen to watch my next video.
Before you go, download Treasure's free guide, hit subscribe, and watch the next one.